the ball, she runs a big risk of handing on an open table with a clear shot on the 1. When the player breaks a little harder, he runs risk of not controlling the cue ball, but at the same time not giving a shot on the 1 if no ball finds a pocket. So maybe a good thing for Alex that Ga-Yan Kim started so strongly. So if there was any hesitation, any trouble in getting his right mindset, he will have passed that hurdle now. He needs to come with his A game right away.
I've mentioned before that he won this title 5 years ago at the Riviera Hotel and Casino on the Las Vegas Strip. Had the pleasure of commentating on that tournament, and I well recall the fact that he didn't start off all that well, just scraped through his first match and grew stronger as the event went on. The main priority here, not to produce a 5-star performance, simply get through. Well, some noise there in the back of the crowd, very off-putting.
Well, for me and for many players, Pagulayan, one of the most talented, one of the most inspiring players. Maybe the man to follow up Efren Reyes as a player's favorite. He needs to commit himself fully to the game though. He now needs to commit to the upcoming 9-ball and the subsequent racks, because the little devil Ga-Yan Kim has made her point.
It's a very good standard of pool, it's fluid stuff, and Alex Pagulayan is on the board. He trails though 2-1.
Rack 4, Alex Pagulayan to break, trailing by 2 racks to 1.
The mantra for Pagulayan as he breaks off in rack 4, more of the same please.
The 1-ball found the side pocket. Was a controlled speed here. Didn't really throw his body into the break shot. It's a choice. All the players are watching each other and are trying to figure out what the best speed is on this table. A speed where you make balls consistently, where you have a minimal risk of producing an illegal break. And he is now faced with a shot on the 2. Could play the 2-4 combination, but it's very off. Don't like it. Difficult to make, difficult to play position. Wow, how did he hit that shot? He played that 2-ball, he controlled that 2-ball exactly how he had planned. What a strike.
Well, the shot of the tournament so far for me, that. Beautiful in every aspect. Extreme side employed. Pretty much ideal position.
Leave little angle on the 5-ball, and then he would leave himself straight in on the 6 to the side pocket, a shot which he would not be able to force with speed. So maybe that consideration, a reason to leave an angle on the 5 and to come out 2 rails, center table, towards the 7. He's looking at a workable angle on the 6. Looks like coming out 2 rails, 6 to the same pocket.
When you're queuing diagonally across the cushion like this, always a little awkward. But no sweat for the man they call the Killer Pixie.
Did not pocket the 6-ball cleanly, but the art in 9-ball pool is to play shots at the proper speed. So to maximize the acceptance from the pockets.
Just thinking Little Devil Girl against Killer Pixie. Sounds like something from a Stephen King movie. But this is a Barry Hearn production, the World Pool Masters. And in this first round match, it's going to be all square in just a few seconds. 4 racks played, 3 of them break and run outs. Quality.
Rack 5, Alex Pagulayan to break, 2 racks each.
So then, can Pagulayan hit the front?
Beautiful break. Still not throwing in the back leg. There are 2 ways to play the cut break, or focus on speed of the cue ball, and then the body action would be practiced, or to make a cut break with a lot of side on the cue ball, and that's how Pagulayan played it. Just arm action and a lot of side spin. The side spin not only helping the cue ball towards the center of the table, but it also helps to pocket the wing ball in the corner pocket. A shot many players can learn from. Could also have rolled the cue ball, but in this way he allows himself to strike the ball with authority, punching it 2 rails around the 5.
You know, in the semi-finals of the 2004 BCA Open, in the very first rack of that match, Pagulayan sank 6 balls off his break-off shot and didn't win the rack. I think he might win this one.
On purpose, leaving himself an angle on the 7. A lot more margin for error. Coming in 3 rails towards the 7. Into the funnel, so to say. In 9-ball pool, players use angles to let that cue ball run. Coming in towards the next shot.
What an entertainingly high standard match. And a good comeback from Pagulayan. 3-2 ahead.
Alex Pagulayan to break, leading by 3 racks to 2.
Welcome back to the Party Poker World Pool Masters in Barnsley, where Alex Pagulayan is feeling a whole lot better now than he was 15 minutes or so ago. He leads Ga Young Kim 3-2, breaking off in rack 6, looking to build on his advantage.
Yes, and the advantage of his type of break shot, where he hits a subtle speed and makes the balls go in with side spin on the cue ball, is that it's very repetitive. It's easier to repeat than when breaking medium hard. Ga-Young Kim is in trouble, getting some seat treatment.
I must say, I think it's an inspired move by any pool promoter to include a female competitor in a lineup like this. And it's not gimmicky. They deserve their place and really add something to the event. Back in the early 90s, I was always a great proponent of giving Alison Fisher a wild card to the Masters event in snooker at Wembley Conference Centre. It never happened, and I think it was a great opportunity lost.
Ga-Young Kim on her day is able to beat any player, but Alex Pagulayan really bringing out the best so far. So in that manner, the first two break and runs by Ga-Young Kim have helped Pagulayan to make the best possible start in his campaign this year. He's about to make his fourth consecutive run.
We know that Chris Melling lies in wait in the quarterfinals, and whoever gets through from this match, that will produce a mouth-watering encounter.
Pagulayan made use of the full pocket on that 7 ball, cheating the pocket, enabling him to hold the cue ball.
Alex Pagulayan drinking at the halfway house to victory. 4-2 ahead.
Pagulayan is not having any position. In the first 4 breaks he did manage to have position after the break and make balls. My assumption would be that he would up his speed on the break, control the cue ball a little less, but have a more productive opening of the rack. But he will watch other players after this match. He will sort it out and try to think of the best speed for this table.
And how about the 2-9 combination to finish off the match? It was full of spectacular shots. Alex Pagulayan coming through convincingly by